On August 27, 2017, Hurricane Harvey hit the Texas Gulf Coast. As we complete 3 years of response to this massive storm, we want to celebrate the blessings that God has brought out of this chaos. Harvey's impact on the Houston area was unprecedented. Here in Friendswood, we received 56 inches of rain. Thousands of homes were flooded. Many of these homeowners had to flee to safety, and many lost most or all of their possessions. Many did not have flood insurance and had few resources for rebuilding. Our church, Trinity Fellowship, is an evangelical free church in Friendswood, Texas. We were also flooded by Harvey. We only took a few inches of water in just one of our buildings, but it was enough to create tens of thousands of dollars in damage. As the pastor of Trinity Fellowship, I wasn't surprised when ReachGlobal Crisis Response contacted us even before the storm was over. Crisis Response has been helping evangelical free churches in disaster areas since Hurricane Katrina. We had worked with them previously in the aftermath of Hurricane Ike. Within days, Crisis Response partnered with Trinity to repair the damage in our church and begin rebuilding our community. Crisis Response staff would work with teams from all over the country to show the love of Christ to those devastated by Hurricane Harvey. The foundation of this response has been the staff God brought to partner with Trinity and care for homeowners. The first to arrive was Katrina Welch, who became the site lead and poured herself into the people and the work. In the first weeks of the response, she was joined by many folks in blue shirts. Some were only here for a day or a week, but others, like Kat, have served long-term. Drew Eubank, Victoria Davis, Dan Holman, Arnold and Julie Horst, Sarah Davis, Trinity's own David Jackson, Kerry and Sheila Jessica, and Eloise Wiersbicki.
Your labor is not in vain, though the ground underneath you is cursed and stained. Your planting and reaping are never the same, but your labor is not in vain.
Staff are the key that holds the response together, that provides the continuity and the contact point with homeowners. Staff are the ones who put people over projects, who give up jobs and homes and family closeness to pour into the lives of those harmed by Harvey. We are so grateful, incredibly grateful, to the staff who have served in Friendswood. If staff are the foundation, teams are the structure of a response. How we have loved welcoming teams on Sunday and walking with them through the week as they've worked and ministered to homeowners. Our teams have ranged in size from 4 to 40, but each one has been a blessing, and we believe each one has been blessed.
Your labor is not unknown, though the rocks they cry out and the sea it may groan. The place of your toil may not seem like a home, but your labor is not unknown.
My name is Nate. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, here with our church group, plugged in by Reach Global, helping Liz, working on the side of her house there. And yeah, we're just really excited to be in the hands and feet of Christ, showing His love through action, and yeah, hopefully letting this community know that they're not forgotten about, that God still loves everybody here.
Hey, I'm Dave. I'm from Minnesota, and I'm here because I love to see the church look externally and serve the community and be a great neighbor.
I'm Jay. I'm from Minnesota. I'm here for the chocolate.
Hi guys, I'm Rick DeMail from Weathersfield Evangelical Church in Connecticut. And I'm here because God sent me here to do what I can through him to hopefully help some of the homeowners.
So just thank you. Just from our perspective, it's just a huge blessing when teams come in and you guys take the attitude of it's just the way we like it, the flexibility, and just willing to serve wherever and however. It's just a huge, huge blessing.
So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for just all that you did this week, for using the gifts, for giving up your time at home when it would have been easier, but you came here instead. Thank you for loving this community and serving it so openly and so willingly.
As I've said over and over to teams at orientation, it is their willingness to come that makes a response work. They sacrifice a week. They pay to come to Friendswood. They live in rough accommodations and eat unfamiliar food and do unfamiliar work that may or may not be what they expected. A church can't sustain such effort, and the staff are too few to accomplish it. But the sacrifice of teams makes all the difference and brings hope. Finally, in some ways the most important part of our response has been the homeowners. We have loved working with them and have developed real friendships. Homeowners have graciously opened their homes to mostly amateur laborers, have welcomed week after week of new teams, have watched the rebuilding efforts go fast or slow. They've been the cheerleaders and appreciators of the work. They've shown love to the teams and to the staff. Over and over, they have testified to the impact this response has had on their lives.
Hi, my name is Lizette Briley, homeowner, Harvey victim. I don't know what else to say, but I am truly grateful for everything y'all have done. Everything. It's amazing to see, especially young people volunteer and do. I get choked up. So.
How do you feel about your door?
I am so excited about my door. When I'm feeling down or anything, I come in here and look at my door, and it just makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy just to look at it. I am so excited.
But through all of the ups and downs, through everything that we've been through, in the toughest times of your life, you're not walking that path, you're being carried. And for the last year, through most of it, I was carried.
But during the time when Reach was in our house, and I would just almost lose it a few times. Guys would come up off their ladder, put their arm around me, and say, "Man, it's gonna be okay. I'm sorry." And stop what they're doing. People before projects.
But I found out that Harvey was an awakening for me. It restored my faith. It made me realize that when things are down, you can always come back with God.
The houses you labored to build will finally, with laughter and joy, be filled. The serpent that hurts and destroys will be killed, and all that is broken be healed. I am with you, I am with you, I am with you, I am with you, for I've called you by name. Yeah. Your labor is not in vain. Oh yeah, I am with you.
It is the relationships with homeowners that have made the time and effort worthwhile for teams and staff and for Trinity Fellowship. We're sad that this response is wrapping up, but we are overjoyed at all that God has done in the wake of a disaster to bring renewal, healing, relationship, and growth. Amen and amen.